guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is actually super duper fun because I'm doing a what can I make, knit, crochet, whatnot in 24 hours, and I have a perfect project for this. I think it's gonna take longer than 12 hours, like I can guarantee it. So I'm probably gonna have to, I don't know, like figure something out. Maybe extend it to 24 hours, but as of right now, it is 12 hours. I'm planning on making a blanket out of this yarn that you have seen before. I think I told you guys I was going to make a blanket earlier, but I'm going to see how far I can get along in the blanket in 12 hours, and since I'm turning it into a video, it will actually push me to get it done and do it. So I already made my gauge swatch. As you can see, this yarn is been broken into. I'm going to double up my yarn and knit it with 5.5mm needles and then do a garter stitch edge around it. It's going to be a smaller blanket. It's going to be like a throw blanket. It's definitely not going to be a huge blanket because I only have 4 of these, and they're each, no, not each of them, but I got 2 of these like cakes or skeins or whatnot. I showed them to you earlier, and they each have around 435-ish meters, so that means I'm only going to have 435 meters to work with, which is not a lot for a blanket, so I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we will see. Okay, so I have not updated you guys because I've been out running errands and doing a bunch of stuff, but I've got 7 hours and 36 minutes left on the timer, which means I have been knitting for around 4.5 hours. And I will show you what I have. It's not a lot. It's really upsetting that I'm knitting for this long, and this is all I have. That's it. That's all. This is how long it's gonna be. This is gonna be a really small blanket. I don't know what happened, but I cast it on, and it was gonna be this long. Like this long. Which I guess is the length of this. But I measured it to my legs. It looked a lot bigger, and it's this big. Not even big enough for a top. But it's this long. I say it's 3 or 4 inches long, but the saving grace about the length and whatnot is I'm going to add a garter stitch border, so it will be longer, but I had to end up doubling, oh my goodness, I ended up doubling up my yarn, because it was just too thin to work single-stranded, so I did double-stranded. It's taking literally forever, so now I want to work on my other project. Because that has started discouraging me from working on it, is the fact that it's literally taking so long to do. I think this is just going to be knit on it whenever I feel like it. It's not going to be good for this challenge because it's going to eat up all of my time. And since I only have 7.5 hours left, I want to do something that I think I could actually get done in that amount of time, which is that sweater vest. I don't know if I told you guys about the sweater vest idea, but I have an idea for a sweater vest. So let me get the yarn, let me show you the pattern and everything that I have in mind for it, and then we will probably start because we're gonna watch a show, and I'm about to make cookies, that's why they're yelling at me if you can't hear it. But let me show you the yarn. This is the yarn. Okay, this is the yarn I'm planning on using. My sister gave it to me. It's a DK weight 4, I think. Oh my goodness, I don't know what they're yelling at. It's either a weight 3 or a weight 4. It's a lightweight 4. It's this thick, so it's a thinner weight 4, but it'll work. I'm thinking of, because my 5mm needles I'm using for that, so I'm either gonna have to use 5.5 or 6mm needles for this. Let me show you the pattern I'm gonna use. Okay, I can't get the thing to pull up, but this is her channel. It's a V-neck vest by Alpha_B__. But I'm using her pattern. It looks pretty straightforward and simple. I did try to do this a while back, but I didn't have the proper yarn for it, so now that I do, I'm really excited to get started on it and work on it. I'm really hoping that this is enough yarn. I hope. Okay, I'm kind of torn between this yarn or if I want to use my other yarn. I don't know if I want to use this one for it, but I don't really think this is appropriate sweater vest yarn. It is a weight 4, but I don't know, it's kind of thick compared to this one, I think. a little bit, and I think I'd probably get more wear out of a solid brown one than a variegated one. Even though I think it'd look really pretty, I just don't trust how it would look. And I don't know if it'd go with a lot of my clothes. I did just get new skirts, so it might go with one of my skirts. The skirt I'm wearing right now made me want to make this vest, because I feel like if I wore my vest with the skirt, it'd look really nice. But I have another skirt that I got. Looks like this, and this might go really nice with it. I don't know. I'm so conflicted, but I'll figure it out and let you know when I do that. Hello. It has... Oh, I forgot to stop my timer. But I have around 6.5 hours left, and I just finished the ribbing. I had to do 8 rows of 1x1 rib for the bottom. It doesn't look like a lot, but it took literally an hour just to do that. So I don't know if I can get this whole thing done in 6.5 hours. I will try my best to get a lot of it done. I don't think I'm a slow knitter, but this is really making me think that I'm a slow knitter. Like, is this a worthy amount of something to get done in an hour? Like, I don't think that's that bad, but I don't know. I'm going to transition now into reading my final chapter of this book. Okay, sorry. I love book tapping. I don't know if you guys like book tapping, but I love the sound of book tapping. Okay, I'm sorry. But I'm going to finish reading this, and then I'll be done with this book for my summer assignment. I have ELA first day. School starts in 9 days. But I have all my summer assignments done except for this and half of Islam to do. I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing that. I'm just procrastinating it. Because it's such a minuscule thing. Like, I would want to get it done the night before and just study it. But I'm going to read this. My parents are coming back with pizza pretty soon, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done with it. I don't know. But I'm hoping I can get this whole chapter done, so I'm going to stop talking now and get to reading. Okay, it has been a while since I've updated you guys. I have less than 4 hours on the clock, and I have this much done, which doesn't look like a lot. There's 128 stitches on here. Like, if I stretch it out, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be 35 inches long. So, I don't think it's horrible. I have 15 of my 30 rows, which I should mark off. I'm going step by step in my journal. So these are my 8 rows of ribbing, and then these are my 30 rows of the body. And I've got 15 done so far. So I'm gonna try and do the rest of these rows in under that amount of time. I'm thinking, though, instead of making this a 12-hour challenge, I'm gonna make it a 24-hour challenge, because I really don't think that I'm gonna get anything done in this video, and I really don't want that. I want to actually get something done, but I do have another idea for a knitting project. I'm not gonna start anything else in this video, just because I don't want to have 3 whips at once. I said whips at once. I did a little gauge swatch. It's really pretty, but it's so tiny that you can't even see the other colors. But I'm gonna use this yarn, and I'm thinking of knitting another sweater vest, like to have 2, or a short sleeve cardigan. I don't know, that's gonna have to come in a later video. I was thinking of doing shorts, but I just would not wear them. So yeah, I'm gonna see how much I can get done. We're about to go to Old Navy and run some other errands, and I'm gonna have to drive. I don't know what it is. Like, I really want to drive. I just get so scared when I'm actually behind the wheel. It feels like I'm being judged, because I am, but like, it's really nerve-wracking for me. I need to work on that, like, so bad. But it's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do this and then come back and update again. It has been quite a while since I've updated you last. I have around 2 hours left on the clock, and I'm almost done with my body rows. I'm at row 27. My only concern, I don't even know if this mic thing is working, but my only concern is that this is the amount of yarn I have left, and I still have to do the whole upper part. Because the pattern calls for 150 grams. I don't know how many grams this is because it didn't come with a label. Maddie didn't give me the label. So I don't know how many grams it is. I'm thinking it's only 127 because I looked up. It's Loops and Threads. It's a Michaels brand. So I don't know what kind of yarn it is. Actually, let me look and see if I can find it and then figure out if I have to stop and restart with a different yarn. So after research, I think it's the one with the less amount of grams. I need 150 grams for this, but this is only 127.5 grams. So that's not good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it with that little, which is a huge bummer because I'm 7 hours into this. Like, look at how much I've done. All of this work. And it's gonna be so cute too. But, okay. I don't know if I should stop now and see if I can use my other yarn that I've been contemplating, because I think you guys have seen me contemplate either doing this as a sweater vest or using that other yarn as a sweater vest. So I think I might just stop now and use that yarn and restart all over again. I think what I'm gonna do, even though it hurts my heart to do this, I think I'm just going to, I think I'm gonna frog it. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it where it'll fit. Before I frog it, I want to try it on just to see what it would have looked like. Because this is sad. I'm putting a gray shirt. I'm putting it on these. It's huge. And I'm definitely not gonna have enough yarn. Like, I can already tell. Which is not gonna be enough. Like that. That's all I have done. Okay, so I finally finished my ribbing. It took, let me show you how long it took. I've got exactly 7 hours and 49 minutes left on my timer, so that means it took an hour and 11 minutes for me to do the ribbing, which is around the same amount of time it took me to do my last one. But I'm actually really glad I had to restart because this yarn is so pretty. It's so pretty. So I told myself that after I finished that, I could do my thumbnail for my video that's coming out this Wednesday. Wednesday the 29th is when it's coming out. I have 7 days until school starts. I'm really nervous. Like, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also really excited. So, actually, let me double check. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, not including today, because it's 4/15, so today's almost over. I'm not counting the day that I go back, because that just makes no sense. But yeah, and I'm gonna do my thumbnail, and I'm gonna start working on the body after I finish that. And the body should work up a lot faster than the ribbing, but I'm not gonna have too many expectations because last time this took me forever to do, so I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be the same way. So it has now been almost 3 hours, and I have this much done. Got 13 rows of the body done. It's working up a lot faster than the other one, I think. I don't know, I'll have to check to see how the times differ, but I have noticed that these stitches are a lot bigger than the other ones. I guess this yarn is thicker. I don't know how that's going to influence the fit of it or how it looks. I'm hoping not too badly. I'm hoping it won't be too ginormously big, but that means I'll probably just wear it for the rest of my life because I'll probably fluctuate the size and whatnot. I don't know, but that's how far I've gotten, and I will update again when I have more to show. Okay, so I finally finished my 30 rows. I did an extra row. She said to do 30 in the beginning, and then she was like, oh, once you finish 31 rows, so I was like, okay, I guess I have to knit another row. But I knit like a good chunk of this. I knit like 8 18 rows while I was on the phone with my friend Christina. We were on the phone for like 3 hours. Like, I haven't talked to her all summer, so it's really nice when we get to debrief for hours and then we don't talk for another month because we don't have any classes together this year. So that's really sad. But right now, I have to split for front and back panels, so 128 divided by 2 is 114, so I have to count 114, put the rest of them on either a piece of string or another cord. I think I'm going to do a piece of string. It's a lot easier, it's less fiddly, so I'm going to do that, and then continue working up once I get a big enough edit, or hopefully progress. I'm really hoping nothing goes wrong, but if something goes wrong, you guys will know. So, yeah, that's my edit for right now. Oh my goodness, that's my update for right now. Okay, so I have done 10 rows of my decreases for my shoulder. So this is, or not my shoulder, but the armholes. I casted off 7 stitches on each side, and then I had to do some decreases. So that's like where my arm's gonna go. So I have to do 10 rows of that. So now I'm moving on to the next part in the pattern, and I'll probably update when I get done with that, but that's just a really like small update, so I'll update later. Okay, so my timer, you guys don't need to look at my videos, but my timer is going off. So that means that I have done 21 hours of knitting. I am gonna set another 3-hour timer because like I'm already 21 hours in. Why not just make it a 24-hour challenge? So let me show you what I've done. Oh, I just dropped a stitch. That's not good. Okay, but this is what I've done. I finished the back panel. So the back panel is done, and now I'm working on my front panel. I think from what I am gathering from the tutorial is that I have my middle point right here, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be casting off from this point. So like every time I get to a knit row, I'm just going to cast off more and more and more so that I make a v-neck, because it's going to be a v-neck. So I think that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it'll use up the whole 3 hours. I do have to add ribbing to, I think it will use the whole 3 hours. I actually realistically don't know if I'm going to finish it in this video. That would be really annoying if I didn't, but it will definitely come up in other videos, so if I don't, you will still see the finished product, so don't worry about that. But I still have to finish the front panel, which will probably take me a half hour to do, and then I have to do the ribbing. So I have to do collar ribbing for the back, v-neck ribbing for the front, and then ribbing for the sleeves, and I also like still have to knit the sleeves. So I think it's going to still take me like a lot longer than 3 hours to do, which is kind of insane because I've had 21 hours. No, not consecutive 21 hours for this, but I've had, I think, 10 hours to do this, if I'm not wrong. Maybe when I'm editing I can check my math on that. But it hasn't been a full 24 hours just for this project, because if you guys remember, I had to frog that old water vest, and then I was working on the blanket for like 4 hours, so that's a lot of time not directly dedicated to this. So I'm going to stop talking now, because this is almost 3 minutes long of a small update. Well, not really. Okay, I'm going to go now. Hello. I did not just get back, but I met my teachers today, because today was open house. I do have an update on this. I have gotten cold. I got this done. Like, if you can't see the vision, it's gonna be like this. And then this is what I'm working on right now. I have this side. It's gonna be so cute. And then obviously I have the back panel done. I think I showed you guys that already, but if you weren't looking, here's the back panel, and then the front panel will go like this, and then it'll be a cute little sweater vest. Oh, I forgot to stop my timer. I have 2 hours left, a little bit more than 2 hours because I forgot to stop my timer, so I've got like 2 hours and 5-ish minutes left. I don't think it's gonna be enough time to get all my ribbing done. And my sleeves, like, I just don't think it's gonna be enough time to get all of this done, so I'm gonna like try and work really hard, but it might not get done in this video, and I think I've already said that. So if you guys are sad about that, I'm sorry. This was only supposed to be 12 hours long. I've doubled the time frame. I'm so ready for this to be over. Like, I'm so ready for this to be over that I had to film a filler video to post it to feel productive, because this is so, not overdue, because I like still had a week to get it out, but I just like am feeling not productive, so I had to film like a quick video to just like, what do you call it? Oh my goodness, a quick filler video, so I didn't feel like a lazy potato sack. I know I'm gonna get the other thing done, and I know I'm gonna connect them, and I know I'm gonna be able to try it on. So at least you guys will see like most of it. Also ignore my big pimple. At least you guys will be able to see it come together when I try it on. So I'm gonna try and knock that out really quick, and yeah, I'm gonna go now. Okay, so I don't have it with me, but I just need you guys to like believe and envision like what I've shown you so far. I just put the top together, so I like seamed it up, and I tried it on. It looks really good, but now I have to pick up stitches for the ribbing, and it's like 10:15. I'm watching a show, so this is a quick update. But I didn't want to like update tomorrow and they'd be like, whoa, I've got all of this done, and you're like, how did that happen? This is why it happened. I've connected everything together. So I'm gonna go pick up stitches, which is my least favorite thing ever, but yeah, that's my update.
Okay, so here I'm showing you that I got my neck ribbing done, and that obviously I finished that, and I have 4 rows of my arm sleeve done, or my arm ribbing, or whatever you want to call it, but basically my time ran out, so yeah.
Last club you saw me, I have to voice over for that because I was in the car and none of my family know that I'm doing this, so I just like had to do that awkward thing where I was like showing it. I don't even know, but you have made it to the end of the video, so if you enjoyed this, I'm really glad if you did. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day. I love you and Jesus loves you. Goodbye.